Hi, howdy, welcome back. It's been a couple of days. Sorry, my hair looks so, but I've been sweating at work, so that was fun. Okay, if you want, feel free to reach down and hit like or subscribe or both. It's totally up to you, whatever makes you feel comfortable, okay? Now today, if you can tell by our title, we are going to look at a Sigma palette. Now I don't know how much experience you guys have with Sigma, but Sigma started off as a makeup brush company in 2009 and expanded into, I believe, their first eyeshadow palettes in 2013. Now, I wouldn't call them high-end, but they're not drugstore either. You can pick these up at Nordstrom's if you're interested, or online. There's a couple of other retailers they go through. You're not going to be able to find this in Ulta or Sephora. They don't carry them there as far as I can tell. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't call it drugstore, but it's not high-end luxury. It's kind of in that middle ground. Okay? We got this in the mail though. I was super duper excited. I've been waiting on this. I happened to stumble across Sigma about a week and a half ago while I was perusing Instagram pictures of dogs. Okay, not the most creative way to spend my time, but I do enjoy those. Especially while, I'm taking a break at work. So they gave me a discount for a first time order, which is nice. Plus the palette I ordered was already on discount. I don't know if they're getting rid of it or what, but I figured it's my first foray into trying this brand. It's not super expensive. I think I paid like 30 bucks for this palette, which is not super duper expensive. But I got free shipping and they sent me this in the package. Basically a listing of the stuff they carry. Now, if any of you are familiar with Sigma, their brand basically started in 2009 with a single brush, like a single group set, and it just sold out and went cult big time. And it still has a really large cult following, especially for the brushes. Now, the brushes are not cheap, but they're not like as in Sonia G or Wayne Goss level expensive. A lot of these are a little bit more practical in pricing. So if anybody's looking to get a really good quality set of brushes, I wouldn't say it's gonna break the bank, but at the same time, it's not super duper cheap. They are synthetic, and they do have, like, I believe, a 2-year warranty. They also sent me a brush shampoo, liquid brush cleaner, which actually I'm looking forward to trying this. I do wash my brushes regularly, but I'm just curious about quality on it. And then this is my palette. Sigma's Warm Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. Let's open this bad boy up. Has anybody had any experience with Sigma? This is going to be my first, okay? We're gonna swatch this bad boy. We're gonna try it on, different look on each eye if we can get away with it. This does not want to come out of the package. Okay. Let's cover up that mirror so we don't blind everybody. And that is the Warm Neutrals palette. I'm going to adjust the lighting just a touch. See if I can give you guys a little bit more of a realistic colors. Like, this is actually a light pink. I'm trying to get this color to match what I see visually. That's not working. Okay, I wonder if... Nope, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're just going to swatch this bad boy. Take a look-see. Now, it does have names, and we are seeing an array of finishes. Yeah, some of us have got some verbal fillers going on. We were kind of tired tonight. We got everything from matte, frost, shimmer, and glitter finishes. It says, the combination of all two embodies a decadence you won't be able to resist. Indulge in 12 rich, warm hues and a long-lasting, buttery formula with this best-selling eyeshadow palette. A versatile mix of basic to bold shades. Warm Neutral has something for everyone. And we've got humble, charmer, beaming, toasty, right? Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not reading this wrong. Okay. Rogue, Iconic, Henna, Bittersweet, Passion Fruit, Russet, After Hours, and Fool's Gold. Let's take some swatches. Like, I've had this for a couple days, but I haven't had a chance to film a video, so I was like super duper excited. I think I got this Saturday night. Forgive me. I've been working a lot at work lately, like a lot of physical work. Okay, let's make sure we got our finger wipes because this is 12 shades. There's no way I'm gonna have enough fingers to do that without cleansers. Okay, I'm gonna go into the first one. It's a very pale nudie color. Wow, like that is super duper pale. I would almost say you could use that as a highlight. Try dipping in again. My fingers are very rough from work, so if there's a lot of pigment on them, like the roughness and damage to my skin from work is honestly pretty absorbing for these powders right now. Like, I don't think it's the makeup's fault. I think it's the 47 rounds of hand washing. Lots and lots of flippin' hand washing. Okay, it's the top row. So we got a lot of soft shades. Wonder if there's any way to adjust this lighting so that you guys can see these a little bit clearer. Is that clearer? Because it looks like I can see it better. Like, let's go into row 2. They had another palette on their website that I was curious to try. I'm not even gonna pretend. But I wanted to see how this one performed first before I invested any more money. Oh my. You know, these are really, really soft. Like, really, buttery would definitely be a good descriptor for these. See, I am super duper missing getting most of my face ready for work. Living in a mask is not great, as you can tell by my skin. Okay, next row, last row. These mattes are really good with the payoff, it looks like. Ooh, that is a lot paler, cuter pink than I expected. Okay, that's the 12 shades of the Warm Neutrals palette. Now, for anybody curious, I have already prepped my eyes to put makeup on. Too Faced's Shadow Insurance. Sorry, I have a mosquito bite. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's driving me nuts. Okay, what are we gonna try out? Let's look. Let's try out the top row on this side and I want to say almost, we'll figure out what's going on this one after we get the top one in. Okay, we're going to use the matte Toasty. Let's tap the brush. Okay, am I the only one that has tried this? Because I feel like I'm stumbling across something new. Like, according to the websites, this is not like a new company, and it has been out there for like 11 years. But I had honestly never really heard of them. Okay, I am liking the color payoff. It is actually nice and soft, not overpowering, but definitely has pigment. Like, I like pigment, but sometimes these super saturated pigments, it's one of those ones where you put your brush in, and when you're done, you look like you've gotten a face full of color shot at you. And sometimes you want something just a touch more subtle to go on. Let's get a little bit more under that bone. Okay. Here's that. And let's go in with Charmer. Okay, that did not go on anywhere near the pink I thought it was going to. Ooh. That has got to be one of the frosty shades. Wow, that is frosty. Oh, okay. Was not expecting quite that coloring. Don't know what I was, okay, I was expecting a little bit more to the pink. Okay, let's try one of our more metallic glittery shades. We're gonna have to get up closer to the other lighting, because actually the lighting that I have adjusted for the overhead is supposed to be like an outdoor lighting, so that when I put on my makeup for work and go outside, it's not like a super big shock as to what my face looks like. If that makes any sense to others. Okay, this one. Okay, the top row is super duper light. I have metallic on one half, one of the middle shades, and then it turned out to be way frostier than I thought. Okay. We're gonna try, I'm kind of drawn to this color, Rogue. Let's try that out, see how that goes on. The other eye. This is supposed to be very bright. Ooh, that's bright. Oh boy, howdy, is that bright. Let's just see if we can buff some of that out. Okay, this blends out well. This buffs out really, really well. The eyeshadows are definitely soft. This vibrant color has definitely got pigment to it. I think part of the problem with the top row is the fact that it is designed to be a neutrals palette and is designed to have multiple layers in this as to how we're doing. Okay. Okay. If you're curious, I am getting a little bit of fallout. Not a lot though, like not a super lot. It's super little, like little itty bitty, but that's bound to happen with just about any pressed powder. Just throw that up there for you guys to see again. Okay, we've gotten that color on. Let's try Russet is the next color. This one's got a little bit of micro glitters. Ooh. Ooh, okay. That is definitely colored. Like that has definitely got a lot more pigment than I was originally expecting. Let's just buff this one color out just a little bit more. Like this looks a lot more dramatic than the side mirror, and this one looks a lot lighter than the side mirror. Like the side mirror is showing a lot more depth and color in this one, and this one is like super vampy. And then just for grins and giggles, we're going to put on Fool's Gold right in the center. Let's see what we can do with that. Like I said, I would not count this as high end, but this is definitely not bad quality. This is a really good formula so far. Like I'm enjoying it, and it wasn't like a massive, oh my god, I'm gonna be broke. While we're at it, let's just take, okay, one of these. I'm gonna pop into Iconic. See if we can amp this up just a touch. I think when we stand up and look at the other lighting, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised, because the way this is looking to me is actually somewhat surprising. Like I was not expecting, I don't know if I was expecting this level of vibrancy or for this row to look this vampy. Like, oh my god. Let's see, and while we're at it, take our pinky, dip on into this cute little metallic shade right there. You know what, we're gonna put it on both eyes, see if we can make a uniform color set. Oh. Actually, I'm liking the way this is looking better. It's very basic, but it's warm, it's neutral. I'm actually enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. I also have a lot more eyeshadow on my fingers from doing this than I thought I would. Okay, anybody who's had Sigma experience? Because I kind of am curious about their brushes now. Like I kind of want to order them, but I want to make sure I'm not getting another crap set like the Morphes, because those were terrible. Those were like just the worst. Okay, let's see how much fallout we got. Okay, the metallic colors, as you can see, have definitely left fallout. Same here. So there is some fallout, and there was brush tapping. That's their fallout under one eye. But when you get into the larger particled makeup, this is almost all entirely the metallics. Like there's almost none of the matte has done fallout, which tells me it's the size of the particle. It's not necessarily the color or the quality. And same with that eye, it's all the metallic. Oh my. Okay, let's stand up and take a look-see. In case anybody's curious, I actually have an appointment for next month to get a little bit of work done on my tattoo. And an appointment to get a new piercing this month. Super duper excited. I'll let you guys see them when they're happening or once it's done. See, this is the top row. And this is like kind of the mix of the others. Like I am amazed how dark this is, how pigmented it is, but how well it blended out. Like I've had some of the higher end stuff that did not blend out nearly as well as this. Okay, what do you guys think? Oh, contacts are trying to shift. Look at the coloring in that eye. That turned out really well, actually. I'm surprised, but I think I like this side better. I mean, it's a lot vampier. Like, I mean, a lot vampier. But I can see myself trying to rock that out in the winter months. I mean, you can get away with that a little bit better in the winter months, right? Summer months, you just kind of look like you should be gothing it up a little. Okay, what do you guys think? I think for something I got at roughly 30 bucks, actually maybe a little bit less. It's actually turned out to be a surprisingly good palette. I did not quite expect that. I guess I was expecting something a little less quality. And okay, not a fan of the packaging, not gonna lie. Super cheap, but at the same time the palette was not expensive out the nose, so I can live with super cheap packaging. But I am liking this and the formulas. It is like super soft, super buttery. So, okay, what do you guys think? I actually like this. I get the feeling I'm gonna use this more than I thought I would when I bought it. Kind of like, if anybody's seen any of my prior videos, I have found myself using the MAC ×9 little palette sets a lot more than I ever thought I would. Because I kind of pegged like the Tarte and the Too Faced palettes to be my go-tos, but actually I'm finding the, ooh, look at that. That does not come off with one swipe. That's got some staying power. Nice. Which means if my makeup tries to come off, it's not gonna all come off at once. Not bad. But I ended up using that more than I thought I would, but I'm pretty certain I'm gonna end up doing the same thing with this palette. Like some of the palettes I bought, I know I'm not gonna use it on an everyday basis. Like the Pat McGrath palette I bought, I love the palette, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna be able to do so many things with it, but it's not an everyday palette. It's not the kind of thing that you can put on every day and not look like you're being 47 levels of dramatic or extra. This one you can do quite easily with a lot of buildable color and a lot of basics. Like the neutrals part, the warm neutrals part, it doesn't scream necessarily, except for this one. It does not scream over the top. Okay, you know what, tell me what you think. Give me a shout out, let me know what your favorite brands are. What, if any of you guys have tried this, I'm kind of wanting to order one other palette from them called Corde Rosa. I don't know, the Enchanted palette's looking really cute too. Those two. What do you guys think? Should I try and order one? I mean, like, this is a lot of rose golds in this one, like pinks and rose golds. This one is supposed to be like more fairy tale themed, I guess, because I'm kind of tempted to actually order the Enchanted. It looks a little bit more of a cooler tone story. At the same time, I'm not against cool tones. Not against those kind of things. Okay, guys, tell me what you think. Give me a shout back. Let me know. And remember, guys, stay safe. Social distancing. We're still wearing masks. We are definitely seeing a spike where I live of increase in COVID cases. It's been about 2 weeks since they started the gradual reopening in stages of where I live. And one of my coworkers, his wife works at the local doctor's, definitely seeing a spike in the COVID cases. So remember, be safe. Wash your hands, wear a mask, social distancing, and remember, be kind to your essential workers. They're trying. Swear to God, they're trying. Okay, guys, thanks. Let me know what you think. Have a nice night.